morning, everybody. Hope you're all keeping well. It's a glorious Saturday in June. We're having a bit of a heat wave in the UK at the moment, so the weather is absolutely fantastic, really nice temperatures. So I'm riding down to the airport cafe in Sellinge, which is just near Ashford in Kent, which is about a mile away from here, maybe even less. And then we're being ridden out from there by John to the 1066 cafe in Hastings. So this is a Royal Enfield Owners Club ride out today. I've not been to either of these locations myself, so it should be interesting. Was this the... oh, here we are. This was the cafe. This is our lot, I presume. A load of Royal Enfields. Is that Joe? Didn't know he was coming today. I thought there was only a small number coming today, but it looks like it's going to be a reasonable turnout. Morning.
Their tea and cream cake.
You won't do it.
So how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 and another one over there, 18 by the looks of things. Absolutely fantastic turnout. So here we are. Quite a few of us. These two tramps are not with us, so that's 16 in total, which is a really good turnout. A lot more than I thought we'd have today. So where is Dave? He's the guy who's at the back. Oh, there he is, in the orange. I'm going to stay at the back as I normally do to start with. Thank you very much for letting us out, these guys. Absolutely glorious day. Oh, that was a bit close, Ian. Glorious day. I'm not sure what the temperature is. It's got to be about 24, 25 or something. I think it's going to be a little bit cooler down at Hastings. Weather forecast said about 18, 19 or something like that. Probably because we're down on the coast by then, got the sea breezes. But there's no rain forecast at all, which is great. It did look like it might rain this morning. It was very overcast and quite dark grey clouds when I left the house. So there was a risk of rain, and I did think of bringing my wet weather gear just in case, but I checked all of the weather forecasts and none of them were saying there was going to be any rain. So I have decided to not bring the wet weather gear. Port Limpney. I can never remember how that's supposed to be pronounced. Got a there's a wildlife park, I think, around here, if I remember rightly. And if my memory serves me well, I have been there once, probably about 25 years ago. Glorious. Look at that view across the fields and down into the valley. Court at Street. So I've heard a lot about these two cafes today. The airport cafe that we've just come from, I've heard about that on various motorbike groups and seen photographs and video of it, but never been there before. That's the first for me today. And the same with the 1066 cafe at the other end. I've never been there before, heard about it many times. I don't think I've been there anyway, not that I can recall. So yeah, two new locations for me today, and all of these roads in between are probably going to be mostly new for me. So our leader today is John. He has planned this route today. This is his neck of the woods. And our tail end Charlie today is Dave, as it usually is. He tends to be tail end Charlie. He obviously likes it back there. And one or two new faces today. We've got a new guy called Ron, who's turned up on a green Classic 350, which looks really nice. Rest of the usual guys. Royal Enfield Owners Club, Kent and South East branch. So don't forget, if you want to come and join us on one of these rideouts, you're welcome to do so, as long as you are a member of the Royal Enfield Owners Club, South East and Kent branch. It's only £15 a year. 15 quid a year, just over £1 a month. That's like peanuts. So get yourself joined up to the Royal Enfield Owners Club if you've got a Royal Enfield. In fact, you don't even have to have a Royal Enfield, to be honest. Quite a lot of the times on the ride-outs we have people turn up on Triumphs and other bikes. Ian sometimes comes on his BMW. The Sofa, as I like to call it, is a giant, massive 6,000cc, 18-seat monster. And I've seen a few other bikes as well, Yamahas and stuff. So yeah, you don't have to have a Royal Enfield to join the Royal Enfield Owners Club, or to come out on a ride out, but you do have to be a member. Royal Enfield Owners Club at South East and Kent branch, 15 quid. So there's Ron on his nice little green Classic 350. I believe he went into the shop, saw this green one in the showroom and said, "I'll have that, please." Why not? This weather we've been having lately reminds me of the heat waves that we had in the 70s, 1976 in particular, if I remember rightly, when I was only a little wee kid. Glorious days, I wish I could go back. Bilsington. There's a little birdie there. It's a nice old church. Looks very old. Norman. Oh, smells like something's died around here. Oof. Horrible. Not sure who this is in front of me. Is that the new guy Ron? I'll see when I go past. I think it is. I think that's his new Classic 350 in a really nice sort of deep green, like blue bottle green. Really nice. Nope, that's somebody on an Interceptor. I'm not sure who that is. Is it Jeremy? It might be Jeremy. I'm not sure. Okay, this is Mick, I think. He's on a real old Royal Enfield. So we've got Sue and Alan here, the couple who are doing the drop-off. Sue is on the left there. And there's Alan over the road. Sue was on a Meteor, I think, yeah. So all these people in yellow vests and radios, is there some kind of event going on? That guy's name. It's not that old, this century, 72, so what's that? That's 2022. It's fairly new then. It looks old. Right, what we got here? I think this is a Classic 350. Sorry guys if I get any of your names wrong today. I know the names of most of you, but not all of you. So there will be the odd occasion where I either don't know or I get it wrong. this one is a 2008. So that's 17 years. That's Alan on his 411 Himalayan, or Himalayan if you want to pronounce it that way. And John, who is the leader at the front here, I know he's on a Continental GT, black and chrome. Lovely old ancient forests. Probably not that ancient actually, the trees are not particularly big. Appledore. I think we've been here on one of our other Rideouts. We went through Appledore. What is that flag? Black stripe on top, white stripe below, and a red cross in the middle. Oh, this is, what's his name? Martin? It's the treasurer. I think it's Martin. Looks older than 2008, doesn't it? It's a Bullet. It's a Bullet 500. I think John was just waiting for the group to catch up there. So I'm going to be next for the drop-off, and then that will put me right at the back of the group again. Okay, it's my opportunity to do the drop-off. Guys, there's Graham, Mick, Jeremy, I think, Ron, the new guy, Ian, Joe, oh no, that's the Ron, the new guy, no, that's Martin, there he is. Oh, that's Alan and Sue, not sure who that is. This is the other Alan, Martin, I think, and then Dave. Here's the back mark. I don't know who that guy is behind Dave. I think he's just somebody that's tagged along. I don't think he's with us. Could be wrong. It's quite breezy today. You can see the trees getting whipped around. And thankfully it's a warm breeze. Just had a great big bee or something hit me in the visor just then, and it's gone splat, and I did not want to wipe it because I was just going to make it 10 times worse. Lovely view, look at that. Welcome to East Sussex. Okay, we're out of Kent now, into East Sussex. It looks just the same. What's going on? Lovely. We've been so lucky on all of our ride-outs. I think all bar one of the ride-outs that I've been on have been really good weather. I think we had one where it was overcast and we had like a little shower, didn't last long. But all of the others have been fantastic weather. We've certainly got lucky with the dates. The ancient town of Rye. Okay, I've been to Rye a long time ago. Came down, walked around the shops. I think I've been a few times actually, certainly at least two. That's Graham. Meteor 350 I think he's got. This is Mick, I think. Yeah. Oh, what's that? Looks like a bicycle rather than something electric. It's an aerodynamic recumbent thing. Jeremy, I think, on the Interceptor. Yeah, it is. I remember the luggage now, he was telling me about it. His luggage has got like a quick release system, you can just take them on and off really quickly. Ian on his bear. Parish of Udimore. I've just been hit again by a big bee or beetle or something. Last week I came back from Stansted Airport. And there were thousands and thousands of little flies in the, well, probably millions actually of little flies in the sky. Midges or something. Literally just driving along for a good 5 minutes with clouds of midges everywhere. I've not seen that for a long time. That must be something to do with the good weather that we've been having lately. Because insect numbers just seem to be declining. I mean, who remembers going for rides in cars or on motorbikes back in the day and getting your windscreen or visor absolutely covered in splattered insects? That just doesn't happen anymore. There's way less insects now than there used to be. thanks to spraying, agricultural spraying on industrial levels, and people preferring to have just grass in their garden instead of flowers and things that will attract insects. Sad. Cock marling. Looks like we've pulled in just to let the group regroup. I don't know where the tail end guys are. I can see at least one of them behind me now. Oh yeah, there's at least three. I can see three, I think. That's us all back together again. Broadland Row. For a second I thought at the back of that bear that Martin is on in front of us, it was a little gun. I can see now it's a walking stick. It really did look like a gun for a second. So it was like, what the hell? Swales Green. Well, it's certainly a nice route, John. Nice and twisty. Lovely views. What's that down there? Looks like gravestones or something. Can't be, surely. So it looks like. A lot cooler in this tree tunnel. Not sure why he's asked him to stop there. Watlington. Oh yeah, I've been past here before, I remember that. Caravan place, although it's empty now. Probably gone out of business. Are we here? Or is this just a quick stop? Oh no, this is it. Route 66 Cafe. Why they park like that, but there you go, we'll stick mine here.
The roundabout, everybody stopped.
Oh, right. Oh, you might have thought you were having a
Roundabout, I'll put in my passenger. I just wondered if it was
Nice route, John.
Sorry?
Nice route.
Nice route, yeah, thanks.
I shouted.
Yeah, we're quite lucky with traffic as well, weren't
Yeah, it was nice.
Oh,
Lovely countryside.
That was horrible.
You mentioned the dispatches for that one, John. That was a bloody good ride. That was a good ride. Take note.
Yeah, really good.
Yeah, good ride. Then we got a bit of country.
I shouted to them.
Right, let's head on inside.
Met him on the ferry.
We had a bit of luck because we
Thanks, John, for organising that ride out. That was really nice. Nice route, lovely countryside. The weather was perfect. The route was nice and twisty, but without going down horrible farm tracks and things with gravel on and stuff like that. It was just the right route. Really good. 1066 Cafe, never been there before. Didn't have anything to eat, so I can't tell you what the food's like. They changed from the morning menu to the afternoon menu, just as I'd got there. So the omelette I was going to have, they stopped doing, and everything else that was left behind wasn't particularly diabetic friendly, so I decided just to have a coffee. That's fine, I am not starving, I'm perfectly good. So yeah, thanks John, really great route, great ride out, enjoyed that one. So I hope you enjoyed that ride too. I'll sign off now and I'll catch you on the next one. Don't forget, if you want to join us on one of these ride outs, you just need to be a member of the Royal Enfield Owners Club South Eastern Kent branch. It's £15 a year. There's peanuts, and then you can join us. You don't have to have a Royal Enfield bike, you just have to be a Royal Enfield Owners Club member. So, I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.